Is cash flow keeping you up at night? You're not alone. Kevin Weir, your action business coach, helping you achieve your business dreams. There was a study recently that when surveyed with business owners who failed, 82% of them said cash flow issues was a major contributing factor to their business failing. And see, here's the thing, is that so many of these cash flow problems can be fixed. But if you don't recognize that, then you go right into failure mode because you haven't focused in on how do you work with your cash flow. So today, I'm going to give you some ideas of what is the major cash flow issues you may be having and solutions for you to figure that out. Now, if you want more information like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you get the weekly content. So let's get started. So cash flow problems usually come in three main places. The number one is obviously not enough sales. You're not generating enough revenue coming in from selling to your customers, whether they be current or new customers. Number two, expenses that are not tracked. You're not taking a look at what you're spending money on. You're just writing checks or charging things, and there is no control, so you have no idea how much money is going out. And the third one, and I think this is one of the most important ones, is that you have money tied up in things that don't produce results. You're basically not focused in on things that will help you be better in your business to grow the business, and instead you just useless stuff. And I've seen profit and loss statements littered with stuff that doesn't produce anything. So let's go through this. Now, there's three steps I'm going to walk you through today to get a hold of your cash flow. So number one is that you need to forecast weekly, not just yearly. I've seen too many business owners who will say, yes, I forecasted, here's my cash flow, and it's out for 12 months. And the thing is that sometimes you have to get a lot more granular than you might like. So the first thing we need to work on is create a simple cash flow forecast. It does not have to be fancy. So every single Monday, if that's what you want to do, you take a look and said, okay, how much cash is going to come in and how much cash am I projected to go out this week? What's the difference between the two? Therefore, you're not going to have a surprise in the middle of the week. Now, again, stuff can happen, but if you at least forecast it out weekly, you're going to feel a lot more in control. Yes, it takes a little bit of time, but it's going to give you a lot of peace of mind. This turns basically surprises shortage into predictable numbers. Okay. Now, step two is you need to plug the profit leaks. Now, what you need to start doing is you need to audit your expenses. One of the things you need to do is take a look at every category you're spending money on and what's working and what's not working. You need to cancel unused subscriptions. You need to take a look at your marketing expenses and seeing if you're getting real results for that. So one of the things you also need to take a look at, especially if you have a lot of cost of goods sold, is what is the margin that you're getting on each and every product or service. So take a look at how much profit margin on each of your products or services you offer and ask yourself, is that sufficient for me to get enough cash coming into my business? And if it's not, then you need to take a look at steps in order to change that, whether it be raising your prices or reducing the expense of that item that you're bringing in. To three is you need to speed up your cash flow coming in from customers and slow down money going out. And you might go, duh, isn't that obvious? Yes, but some business owners don't know how to do that. You need to figure out how to get your customers to pay faster. I've seen too many businesses have very soft and easy terms, net 30, and then if you go into 60 days or 90 days, I'm not even going to follow up with you. You need to keep track of how quickly your customers pay. In an ideal world, they would pay on the spot, whether it be by credit card or cash or whatever. But we don't live in an ideal world, and some of you do have to offer terms. And so let's take a look at maybe reducing it from 30 days to 10 days. Or what about upfront payments and you get like a 2% cash discount or even a 5% cash discount if it makes sense. The faster we get cash moving in, the better. You need to basically also look at your accounts receivable. How much people owe you, and are you what I call dialing for dollars? You're actually getting on the phone when somebody goes past their due date and said, hey, I'm looking for your payment. Can you please get this thing moving? Much appreciated. Also, program your accounts payable to send the money out on the due date. Why give your vendors money 10 days early because I'm just paying bills and making it, like, okay, I just need it's all about time value of money. So take a look at, if you need to make a payment on this on the 22nd of the month, then program it in your system to have the money go out on the 22nd of the month. Keep your cash in your business as long as you can. Again, if you need some help with that, we'll work at figuring that out. But in essence, what we're working on is reducing your cash gap the faster the money comes into the customers, the slower the money goes out to your vendors without being late. You reduce that cash process, and then that's going to make it a lot easier in your business. So here's the thing. Cash flow is the heart of your business. If you ignore it, the business flatlines. If you master cash flow, your business is going to go faster, it's going to be more profitable, and you're going to sleep at night. And I like sleeping at night. So here's your challenge. I've got 2 challenges for you today. Number 1, I want you to map out your cash flow for the next 30 days. After you watch this video, start taking a look at, okay, how much cash am I going to come in on a weekly basis for the next 4 weeks or 30 days? How much money is going to go out? What's the difference? What's my game plan to change that? Now, the other one, and you can also do this with step 1, is you need to join me for a free strategy session. And there's a link below, and we'll take some time to work on your cash flow. If you do click on that link and schedule a strategy session with me, I will give you my favorite cash flow tool. It's a spreadsheet. It's very simple to use, but it's extraordinarily effective. It's step 1 in helping you get control of your cash.